Hey everyone, this is Shadin and welcome to this comprehensive Next.js course. Throughout this series, I will discuss the all fundamental concept of Next.js from basic to advanced concept. A little note, I am creating this series to overcome my obstacle with English. So you can choose to follow or skip this video if you would like. A quick reminder before we begin. I am assuming that you are already familiar with React and Next.js. So let's get started. So why should you learn Next.js over the React? What was the problem with the React.js? React.js is a JavaScript library. It uses the client-side rendering, which can lead the slow performance in your website. On the other hand, Next.js support a bunch of features such as server-side rendering, client-side rendering, SU, and which resulted a better performance in your web applications. So what is the Next.js? In my word, Next.js is a React with superpower. The superpower included built-in optimization, pre-rendering, powerful routing and layout, React server component, API route, and so on. Let's have a look at this slide. You can see the main difference between React and the Next.js. React is a library. It gives you tools to make the user interface. But for routing management, authentication, backend, you have to relay the third-party packages such as React Router DOM, Firebase, Express.js. You have to install this package separately in your React app. Conversely, in the Next.js, you do not need to install this package. You will get all these packages with Next.js built-in. You will get built-in routing system, API routes, Next.auth, and so on. I have been talking rendering so many. What is actual rendering? Rendering is the process of turning code into visualization output on your browser. In this slide, you can see an innocent user write some code on his VS Code and execute that code, and final result is appear on the browser. This entire process is called the rendering. There are two types of rendering: pre-rendering and client-side rendering. Pre-rendering is further divided into two types: static side generation, server-side generation. Up next, we will discuss these two types. Let's understand the client-side rendering. In a simple term, when a user visits a website, the server sends a JavaScript file and a root container. Then React built up the whole web page based on the user interaction. This whole process happened inside the user's browsers. So this is called the client-side rendering. When you handle the large-scale application, the browser forced to do a lot of process, which put extra load on the browser. As a result, the performance drops significantly. This is major drawback of client-side rendering. Here you can see a visual comparison between client-side rendering and server-side rendering. Here you can see when user make a request to a site, the server sent a root container with JavaScript bundle and browser parse it. Then it's finally load to the browser. On the other hand, in case of server-side rendering, the web page is created on the server and serve it instantly on the browser without loading the UI. This helps us to increase the performance of the website and better SEO. This is all from this video. Thank you for watching.